Hey guys, it's Alex. This is actually a build I've been wanting to do for a while. This is officially my first speed build in The Sims 4. But yeah, no, I got the idea originally from a sort of container house setup. And the thing I really liked about the original design that I saw, or what this build is sort of inspired from, is that there are two sort of like containers and like one suspended over the other. So now these don't necessarily look exactly like storage containers. I did use some paneling like on the outside to give it that same kind of feel, but it doesn't. They just look like modern sort of like suspended rectangles. I was having a hard time deciding like how I wanted to place the windows and what color I wanted for the stairs. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, you can't like change the color of the stairs once you've picked them, so I can't like play around with them. So I decided to pick the colors for the walls and the floor first, and then I went in and put the stairs after. The original design didn't have roofs, but I kind of played around with this a little bit, and I really liked how these slanted roofs looked, because they're kind of like facing opposite directions. I don't know, I thought it looked kind of cool. And then I think my favorite part of this whole build is like the upstairs bedroom, because it's the sort of floating part. And yeah, no, I deviated quite a bit from like what I'm used to as far as color scheme goes. I really like to use a lot of, well, I don't know. I mean, if you look at it, you're probably not going to think so. I think so. I have a tendency to use a lot of black and neutrals, and I used a lot of color in here not in the bathroom, but you'll see in how I decorated. But yeah, no, the thing I like a lot about this build that I had the most fun with was just the amount of like clutter that I added in. There's a lot of just like, for instance, okay, I'm doing the bathroom, so there's like the hamper and the towels and the robe, and I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out how I wanted to position everything, because I wanted it to look kind of natural and not too like, I don't know, I really like to make things look a little bit skewed so it looks a little lived in. So yeah, I add just tons and tons of miscellaneous stuff. Oh, full disclosure, this is all base game. So I will upload this to the gallery. I will have the name in the description, so you can find it there. Yeah, no, I really love that corner jet tub. Like, I love it so much. I think my only complaint about that particular tub is that the swatches are limited to, like, I don't like the swatch for the black tub very much. It's like gold and black, which is a nice sort of combination, but it just didn't really fit what I was going for. Yeah, see, I really like blacks and whites and neutrals and warm colors. Like, I mix and match things a lot, and I kind of like throw a random like item with a similar color to kind of tie everything together. So that's what I was going for when I was doing this build. I really love that sink. Yeah, I've built this particular design multiple times, and I did it like I did like a 5 by 12, like a 6 by 12, like I did so many different ways to kind of figure out like how I wanted it to be. And the thing about it that's interesting, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a tiny house build, but not really. Like it's not that tiny, but it's not necessarily like a big house either. And they're definitely sort of space limitations when, and I think part of that's partially just due to the fact that I'm trying to like recreate a very specific style. So like the placement of the doors and the windows and the stairs and the bedroom and so forth are all like integral to the sort of general idea of the build of the house that I'm trying to recreate. So I kind of had to make everything else fit. So as you can see, the kitchen is super tiny. I redid the kitchen so many times. I kept the general placement the same, but I played around with different like countertops and different seating arrangements. And what I ultimately did in the end, I'm like super, super happy with. Ooh, the bedroom. Okay. This part's my favorite. There's just so much stuff, and I was really, really trying hard to figure out a way to fit in a desk, and it just wasn't working. I couldn't find a way to put it downstairs in a way that looked like cluttered in a natural way. It looked cluttered in a like I'm a hoarder kind of way. So I ended up putting it upstairs. I just got a small dining table, and I kind of put it in the corner there, and I thought, you know, that's not too bad because it's like has a really nice view. I don't know. I feel like if I were picking my dream house, I would want my desk to have like a really nice view. It's actually really important, like just for your eyes, I guess, to adjust like your, oh, I can't think of the word. But basically, like if you're staring at a screen for an extended period of time, it's really bad for your eyes. So if you're looking out into the distance and you're able to like focus on something far away, like that's good for your general eye health, I guess. So yeah, I I thought it would be cool to put it upstairs, and then to I don't know, just like a practical sort of choice was to add a curtain so that it's not so look, here I am in a fishbowl at my desk. Like the concept is you can kind of draw the curtains whenever you want to, but it's not completely concealed either. Yeah, this is like a very open sort of design. It's not a it's just very open. I feel like if you're really shy or like, oh no, I don't want people to see me in my house, like this is not. But then again, like the Sims don't care. Like you can literally make a bathroom and put like glass windows on every single wall, and they're just like, yeah, this is fine. And then someone walks in, they're like, oh no, like okay, that's the difference. Okay, all right. Ooh, okay. I love that red freaking floor lamp. I don't know why. I actually don't like using red that much unless it's like as an accent piece or like an accent color. Like you'll notice I did for that sort of potted floor plant. But yeah, I really, really liked that red floor lamp. As you can see, like the general theme of the living room is just like lots of colors. I tried to tie it in with a dining table. I ultimately didn't keep that dining table. I ended up changing it to something else. Ooh, I love those hanging pots and pans. It looks a lot cooler when the ceiling is lower because it's like more accessible, but like I don't care. I put it in anyway. I ended up having to move my cloud lamp. I love that. I love that cloud lamp. Cloud cloud light? Cloud light. I love the hanging cloud light, but I ended up having to move it because it just wasn't working with the hanging pots and pans. Oh, and yeah, I changed the color of the cabinets a few times too. I really like lime green. I like lime green just in general. I don't wear lime green, but I like the sort of feeling I get when I'm like around lime green decor, like in small doses, like not too much. But the cabinets was just too much because there's nothing else in the kitchen that's like a bright color, so it's just like bam, lime green. So I changed it to that nice blue. Felt like it was a little more like it's still like a fun color, but it's not too overwhelming. Ooh, and then I started playing around with island counters, and it wasn't quite working with the dining room setup that I had, but what I ended up doing in the end, oh, I love that patio. I love that table. I love that vase and those flowers. And I really liked the way that it looked. I didn't notice this right away, and I'm noticing it now, and it's so annoying. I fixed it later, though. The chairs, like the base color of the sort of back and legs, don't match because one's a warm color and one's a cool color, and I couldn't tell when I was doing this. So I ended up changing those later, though. Oh, trash can on the outside. Normally I just kind of like put it by the door and I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's good. But I like the idea of kind of concealing it with a hedge. I don't know, it looked kind of classy. And then for the fence, I spent so much time just going through like different fences and trying to figure out which one I liked best and which one would look good with the style of house. So I played around with some different ones, ultimately settled on the hedge, and I was looking at different gates too, but I really liked that arch, so I just was like, you know what, like, well, this is a neighborhood house, it's whatever, we don't need a gate, just put an arch, it's gonna look nice, I'm gonna just lock my front door. And then I thought it would be also super cool to throw in a pool. Love, love, love the pool. And I put some stone edging kind of around it because the concept is like I want them to only be able to enter it like from the patio. Ooh, and I changed the tile to sort of to a nice like dark blue color. I don't know, something I learned kind of from watching some other builds, but I really like the way that it makes the pool look when you add that really nice dark blue color. And now we're headed into the screenshots. I have a sort of floor plan view from the second floor and then the first floor, and then just some screenshots of the house from the outside. Oh, it looks so nice. It's an evening shot. That's the front entrance. And then the bedroom, oh, I just love all of the clutter. It makes it feel so lived in. And then the bedroom again from a different angle. A couple shots of the bathroom. It's very, very blue, which is not something I usually do, but I think it turned out okay. And then just a few different angles of the bottom floor. And that's about it. If you'd like to use this house for your own Sims, it's on the Sims 4 gallery. The title is Small Suspended Home. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye.